Hello guys, welcome back. It's Zokotronic channel with you today, and I have another super crazy, super cool video for you. So essentially this is part 2 of my full bridge rectifier that I have made for my AC power supply that I need to use for my Tesla coil and induction heating projects when I actually make them. So in this video we will be doing some finishing touches to this full bridge rectifier, and we should actually see how it came out in the end of the video. So let's get right into it. So this is how our rectifier looks right now. It's so big. I can't believe it. I'm actually building this, but it's really cool. So hopefully I don't have to tell you that it's capable of over 3,000 watts, of power. That we can easily deliver it without any active heat dissipation. So only a heatsink should be enough to dissipate all that power. And yeah, so it's full aluminum casing, as you can see. We did a couple things. First, we cut the hole here for our voltmeter, which is right here, made in Germany. That fits nicely in there, so that should display our voltage output. Also, we have cut 4 holes right here, as you can see, for input and output wires. We only have 1 rivet holding the front panel right now. I just didn't want to put all 3 in case it's misaligned, and yeah. So this is how it's looking. We have 8 rivets holding this terminal block here for input and output. That should be plenty of force to hold it in place even if it falls. This is gonna bend, but it's not going to fall off. Yeah, this is the bottom. The bottom had not been polished. I mean, not polished, but grinded down like this one. So it's a nice matte finish. I have my own technology to do that. It's looking really nice, and I love it. So that's how it looked before, nice and shiny, and now it's nice and matte finish. Yeah, so this is the side panels, same finish, as you can see, looking really nice. And this is the front cover. No holes yet. I'm gonna be drilling them in a second, but as you can see, same type of idea, nice and shiny, and boom, nice and matte. And I absolutely like this surface. Yeah, so just gonna put the side panels on, and we have to put our angles wherever they are. Oh, there we go, I found it. So these angles will go here on the side, so we can hold the side panels to the front panel. And yeah, we just have to drill some holes. We already have 2 holes here, as you can see, for it. And yeah, just front panel, internals, and we should be good to go. So as you can see, we have the side panels right now riveted just like they should be, and it's pretty heavy, I have to say. I'd say maybe 10 pounds right now with the heatsink. That's actually quite a bit. I didn't really expect it to be that heavy, but okay, whatever. The bottom, I want it to be flat, but never happened, so that don't matter. All we need is our meter in there, and we have to rivet the sides. Everything seems to be pretty aligned, so I don't see a reason why we shouldn't rivet the sides. But we have to do our wiring first, and we do need access to the rectifier there, and we have to put it on the thermal compound. So we do need to take the front panel off essentially, and we need to drill a couple holes and all of that. Alright guys, so we are getting everything ready. I'm getting the lugs on my inductors and AC and DC things, so I'm just going to heat shrink my all of the lug terminals, and when it's done, we will do the capacitor bank and everything else that is left. But yeah, we are almost done. Alright guys, so we came up with this super crazy design, which I wish it would be better inside, but we have what we have. I can't really complain because this is as far as we will go. It's a pretty difficult project already to do. So I don't want to stress myself a lot over things like that. So as long as it's safe to use, I'm okay with it. I mean, we don't need it to look good inside. Who cares about it looking good inside? So we're all connected up, and I will turn on my power supply, and I'm really hoping nothing's gonna blow. Okay. So we are not pulling any current of the power supply, and we see that we have almost 75 volts. I'd say we have 70 volts according to this meter. Let me find my DVM. 71.1 volts. Okay, now I'm quite interested how fast will it take to drain those capacitors with that resistor, because that's what I was originally scared of. I can obviously help it to dissipate the charge by simply jumping. The thing, and it drops down to 0. But yeah, what should we try with this power supply? I don't know, it's not ready yet. I'll have demonstration later when I'm done, but it looks pretty promising. So just a last test before we close up the enclosure. I have these small gauge wires getting warm because they're running 10 amps, 50 volts AC, and this is the voltage we are getting DC on the output. We're driving a red hot nichrome wire. I want to know how hot will the rectifier get at these currents. So yeah, we just run it for a bit and see what it's gonna do. I'm quite interested. I'll be back soon. So this is the final result of our build, and the main intention was to put it on top of the power supply. So it has the exact width of the power supply. The height is a little bit different, but that's alright. The finish, I made the finish a little bit rougher. I thought that would be a good idea, so it repels scratches more. But you can't really see it on the video. At least I don't think so. So here's the voltmeter, here's the amp meter, here's the nichrome wire here, and we're running this 16 gauge from the power supply to the rectifier. You know, it does get hot, but that's all I have currently laying around, so I don't want to cut anything else. So let's turn it on, and you can hear the humming noise, and the coil gets red hot. It's always a good sign. Yeah, that looks quite cool. I think this project is a full success. I did run this thing about for 15 minutes. It doesn't even get warm with 10 amps of load, so that's a good thing. So guys, that's about it for this video. You all know what to do. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you hadn't subscribed already. And yeah, you're going to see some of my other videos on your screen. I really hope you click on some of them, and you'll make me the happiest person ever. And yeah, as always, see you in the next video.